Good evening. Excuse me, a little bit late this evening. Time got away. I thought I had all this extra time, and then all of a sudden, my goodness, it's 8 o'clock, and I still had to copy over the coding for Instagram and get everything else sorted. And you put my light on and put my backdrop there, so you can't see the rest of my apartment. So, good evening. We'll just wait for some of you to jump on. It has been a whirlwind. And we'll just wait for Julie to jump on also. Let me just get it happening here. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I'm actually live. I think I am. I can see a couple of you on there now. And it seems to be live on here on my phone. So that's a good start. Hang on. Okay, you can see me. So that's a good thing. Good thing. Does anyone know when we're going into Mercury retrograde again? I feel like we've got another one coming up soon. Things have been running a little bit too smoothly, and I'm just waiting for the Mercury retrograde to hit. So, good evening, everybody. Now, some of you may know I've just been over in Perth. I got back. I literally only walked in my door about 10 minutes past midnight, or this morning, last night. Depends on what it is AM. Technically, it's AM. And late flight, and I think I might do it a little bit differently next time I go over there. Good evening, Jules. Kate, hello. Julie, thank you. Psychic pinup. Julie's the psychic pinup tonight. any comments you see coming from the psychic pinup is from Julie, who helps moderate my page while I am live from these pesky trollers and scammers. So what is this, Julie? Saturn at the moment in retrograde. But what does that mean? What does it mean? I know that we're due for a Mercury retrograde. I can just feel it in my waters, people. Oh, there we go. See, Scott says hello to you. Julie doesn't say hello to me. Hello, Scott. How are you? Oh, there we go. I'm the afterthought. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me. We'll just wait for some more of you to jump on also. I can see a lot of lurkers there as well. Do me a favor, and guys, just let me know where you are watching from, just so that I know that you can see me. And while you're doing that, I do ask if you can like and share the live feed, please, and let me know that you have done that. Particularly if you're going to be asking me a question or you would like me to answer a question. And I'll just ask that you put liked and shared in the comment section there along with your question or your comments as well. Good evening, Paula. Hello. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a I think I've gotten off that plane with a bit of a lurgy. Hi, Jade. Thank you for joining. So Jade is in Newcastle. We know where you're at, Scott. You're in Sydney. We know that. Now, some of you may know I just spent the weekend in Perth, and I got back after midnight this morning, I should say, and I'm still. It took me a couple of days because it's a 2-hour time difference, and my body clock. Seriously, I was in bed by about 7:30, 8 o'clock each night after doing a day of readings, but my body clock was waking me up at 4 a.m. in Perth, which was technically 6 a.m. here. And I just automatically, I get up at 6 a.m. of the morning. And so here I'm at 4 o'clock in the morning going, what am I going to do? What am I doing? I found myself being ready and just sitting there and waiting to walk across the driveway to the convention centre for the expo. And now I've come back here. It's sort of like it's reversed now, and it's for me technically it's I feel like it's 6 o'clock in the evening, and I haven't had dinner yet because my body's now been thrown out. I'm just not hungry yet, so I'll have dinner once I finish here. Okay, Melanie, hello, thank you. Alicia, thank you. I do not do health, Alicia. It's going across the bottom there where it says no medical or legal questions. It's a legality thing. Cannot do. Don't go there. I'm sorry, lovely. And even when I do private readings, if people say to me about my health, automatically I do, full disclaimer, I'm not a medical intuitive. I can pick up things, but I don't, that's a no-go. I always say let's leave that to the professionals with that. Now I am streaming across a couple of different platforms this evening. Excuse me, got to get this lurgy go. Sorry. All of a sudden, as soon as I go live, it wants to kick in. Now, with I am streaming to multiple platforms this evening. I am going to Facebook here. I'm on Insta. Oh, I forgot to actually go live on Instagram. Go me. There we go. Fingers crossed it works. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And if you're sitting in a channel thinking that I'm ignoring you, if there's only one or two people watching, it's not the case. I'm sorry. Everything comes back to the central system here. My Instagram people, good evening. I do ask if you would consider going over to Facebook. If you do have Facebook, and watch me from there, the Psychic Pinup, it just means I can see you more easily, because Instagram does not like to play with this software that I do have, and I have to keep remembering to go onto Instagram to check you all there. So it just makes my life a little bit easier, and I can get through more questions while if I can just put it into this one central area here. Now, Joanne, good evening. Sean, good evening. Again, you must have just jumped on. I do ask that you like and share. Let me know that you have done that. Pop liked and shared once you've done that, with the question and or comment after that, please. It's just my way of giving back. I come on here every Tuesday evening. It's my way of giving back for this hour. I try to get to as many of you as I can, and I just ask that if we can have a little bit of an exchange of energy with this, please. Now, also with the mediumship this evening, literally my brain's fried, guys. It really is. If you can't see, I'm quite tired, and I've just spent the last 3 days back to back with readings in Perth, and then a long flight back over yesterday, like yesterday evening, and I'm just a little bit tired. So I prefer to not do any mediumship this evening. So let's just stick to the psychic questions. Saying that, as you know, I am available for private readings. If you Facebook, or not the Facebook, the website's going across the bottom of the page there to book a private reading. It's the psychicpinup.setmore.com. That will take you through to my availabilities, and you can book yourself in from there. I do Zoom readings, I do phone readings, and I do face-to-face readings as well. Now, Tamworth people, I will be in Tamworth, not this weekend, next weekend. I have a show on there with Linda Yusuf. It's the Australian Spiritual Beings is putting it on for us. They have their expo running there at the Tamworth RSL over that weekend. So the show is on Friday, the 5th of July, and we have 2 days expo. So it will be Saturday the 6th and Sunday the 7th of July. If any of you are Tamworth based, or you're traveling, or if you've got friends, families there, please let them know. I'd love to see you there at Tamworth RSL. Now, who else have we got here? Excuse me, just got a cough again. Okay. Now, those who are new on here, welcome. We do have a lot of our regulars on here. And my regulars, thank you for coming back. I will just introduce myself again. My name is Linda. I'm also known as the Psychic Pinup. I am a psychic. I am a medium. Psychic being what's going on in your world, past, present, possible, future. And medium is somebody who can connect you with your loved ones on the other side. Now, when we do psychic readings, and I just like to reinforce this with people, that we have free will as human beings. So anything, not just me, but when you get readings from anybody else, we see where you're going to, and you have opportunities to change your path by different choices, different decisions. So just understand that free will. Nor will I will never ever interfere with anybody's free will. I'll never tell you what you should be doing. It's my duty of care as a psychic. I give you information. I see where you're heading, what's coming for you, and it's up to you to make your own informed decisions as well. Okay, so who else have we got here? Donna, hello, thank you for joining. Rita, beautiful Rita, lovely to chat to you today too, Rita. So that was lovely, nice chat that we had. Kate, hello. I think I've already said hello to you, Kate. Sorry. Kathy, hello, hello. Jeanette, hello. All right, so let's get this started. If you're new, what we've been doing lately is starting to draw cards at around about 8:45. The first part of this live feed generally is to little mini reads for people. I get drawn to who I literally need to read. Spirit will direct me to that. So I do not go in order. When we get to around about 1:45, I'll pull the cards out and I'll be pulling out cards for people. So just quick messages for the next week for everybody. So that seems to be well received. So I think I will continue with that. So excuse me again. Cough, cough, cough. I hope I'm not coming down with something. All right. Okay, let's have a look at you all. And again, I do ask that you like and share, please. Let me know that you have done that. Jane and Tam. So have I met you girls? Refresh my memory, please. Please, that's what I was saying. My brain is a little bit fried at the moment. No, Lisa, I'm not picking up on your influenza. This is I've just spent 4 hours on a flight coming back from Perth. God knows what goes through the aircon. When did I meet you, Jane? Refresh my memory. Perth, okay. I literally read 50 people over 3 days. So where were you? Did I read you? On Saturday. Okay. I've got to go back and look at my booking sheet. That's why I said usually when I read, I read and I tend to forget. I forget. A lot of the times I'll read people say, oh, have I read you? They go, oh yeah, about 3 times. And I feel really bad because it's like I zone, I deliver, and then I forget. So I'm not being rude in any way whatsoever. It's just how I roll. Because if I read you on Saturday, Sunday I was back to back right up until 5 p.m. So I deliver bang, 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 bang. I get them in, get them out, if that makes sense. So, but thank you for joining me this evening. So, did you enjoy your reading? That's the main thing. And did you get something out of it? That's the main thing. That's all I'm worried about with you. Now I'm going to start doing some of these readings. So, if we can be specific with questions, please. So, hit me up with questions, please, guys. I scribble, and those who have had readings with me, you do know how I roll. I like to draw and doodle and write things when I do readings. So I try not to do generals. I prefer to be working with direct questions, please. Okay, now they're all flying. Okay. Christy White, straight away, I'm coming to you. Thank you for liking and sharing. Okay. Christy White, how long has the property been on the market for? Because this is the thing, you may not like what I'm hearing, either the property went on the market around March, April, if you can let me know, so I can get the next bit of information, because I feel like March, April is significant. If it hasn't gone on the market then, that's when I feel like I've got movement coming around the property. So if you can just let me know, please. Let me know. I've got a big fat number 1 with you as well. Big fat number 1. I love number 1s. For me, number 1s are new beginnings. A week. Okay, so it's been on there for a week. Oh, okay. I'm no real estate expert. I don't claim to be. I don't know what area you are in. I do recognize the name, but I don't know where you are from. Now, I get a number 4 with you also. Time frames. So I said, I hope it's not the Aries season, which is March, April, with the number 4. So it could be. I don't feel like it's in 4 weeks, though. I feel like there's this delay, or I feel like It's going to take a little bit longer than normal. So is this It's not residential, is it? I feel like I need to be talking about a property itself with this, and I'm getting a number 1. I keep hearing 1 July, 1 July, 1 July. 1 July. So whether we've got an offer that comes in around 1 July, it could even be in the next 4 weeks. So we're the last week now, aren't we? Pretty much of June. So 1, 2, 3, 4 July. I feel like I need to favour July for you with that. Half an acre. Yeah, no. That's just normal residential for me. That's a big block, but I felt like I was looking at a bigger property. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Kate Bell, okay, if you can like and share, darling. Again, those who have just jumped on, I ask that you like and share. I ask that you let me know that you have done that in the comments, liked and shared with your question and or comments. Okay, Lisa Rossi, thank you for liking and sharing. We are selling overseas property. Will we sell soon? Okay. There is definitely an offer coming in, darling. I'm seeing offer coming in. How long has that been? I hope this is not the theme tonight. Real estate. Real estate. There is definitely an offer coming in around you. They're not giving me a time frame though. Just see if I can see what your question is. Where was it? Will we sell soon? Yeah, I just saw an offer coming in. So I'm going to say yes, yes, and yes to this. I feel like it's quite a decent offer coming in with you as well. Okay, coming quite quick, put it that way. Are you supposed to go overseas for this as well? Because I feel like I need to talk about a trip over water, a trip overseas around you as well. It could be something totally unrelated. Okay, you're welcome, Lisa Rossi. Okay. Okay, Fee Williams, that is a whole reading in itself, darling. Ask me a specific question. Ask him what I can see for you in the next 6 months. So I'm going to ask if we can just condense it to specific questions tonight, guys. That's why I said I've just come off the back end of an expo in Perth and I flew in late last night. My brain's fried. So I was determined to come on here this evening. That's why I said I prefer if you can just ask me direct questions, please. Okay. Bree, that's coming under medical, darling. I'm sorry. So, Lisa, your partner is going overseas. Yeah, I just felt like there was a connection with a travel connected with that as well. Kate, you never fail me, my friend. Thank you for liking and sharing. Do you see me staying in my current job? Alrighty. It's like all I'm hearing is damned if you do, damned if I don't, damned if I do. I'm going to say I feel like I've got a moving on here. There's a lot of movement around you, and I feel like you weighing up options and things like that. But I think you're weighing the pros and the cons. Damned if I, and all I'm hearing is damned if I do, damned if I don't. But where I'm sitting at tonight, I do see that there is a moving on. And those who are new here, I will just say it again, if you've just jumped on and you didn't hear what I was talking about at first, that we all have free will, and anything that I'm telling you tonight, understand that that can be changed by making different choices and different decisions. But that's where I see you as of this evening. Okay. Colleen Gonzalez. I was about to say Gomez. Colleen Gonzalez, thank you for liking and sharing. Do you see us going overseas this Christmas or next? Is that next Christmas or just next year? Now, do you have a legal thing around you? I feel like I'm waiting for something to happen before I've got the opportunity. There is travel here, but I feel like we need to wait for something to happen before it does happen. Because I feel like I've got either something legal attached to this or something that needs to be signed off. There is something there that is holding you back from going. Now, I feel like I need to highlight birthday or a celebration coming up around your family that is quite significant as well. And there's actually communication. Okay, so it's medical issue. Yeah, so that's why I said I feel like there's something that's holding you back before you do go, but there will be travel next year with this next year. I get a number 8, and I feel like I'm talking about 8 months here. So I don't feel like it's Christmas time. I feel like it's within the new year. Okay, who else have we got here? Okay. Ellie Schiller, that's what I said. Can you just please like and share? Let me know that you've done that, please. Uh, you're welcome, Colleen. Now, Gresh. Can you see any travel over? Oh, hang on, I forgot. I'll get. Yeah, I'll do you first, and I'll go over to Instagram. Sorry, Instagram people, I always forget you. That's why I say please go over to Facebook and watch me there. You're saying, can you see any travel overseas for me next year? Yes, I'm going to say March, April around you. March, April. Okay. Is this related to a love interest or a partnership or something? Because I feel like I need to highlight I feel like there's somebody else that is going with you overseas. I feel like I need to highlight like either a partner or it's work connected. So I hope you understand what I'm talking about with that for you. Okay, Tammy, we can talk about this in private. We don't need to talk about this one online, darling. And I spoke to you today, and you didn't bring it up with me, so we'll talk that. We'll do that one privately if that's okay. Okay. All these Italian connections, honestly, it's Bree. Will my kids and I be going to Italy next year? I have had multiple questions with people about Italy over the weekend. I even found myself speaking Italian to the cab driver. We had a nice little conversation in Italian yesterday on the way to the airport, and I don't know what this is, but obviously it's something for me as well because Italy keeps smacking me in the face at the moment. Now, all I'm seeing here, wheels are turning. Wheels are turning for you. The wheels are turning. And I always say to people, nothing ever stops still here. I'm favoring I think this is time frame for a lot of people tonight. I have to highlight around about April with this. Now, what's your time frame for this? Because I'm seeing April with this. The wheels are turning. April. Hope that helps you. Okay. Bree, so you were thinking April. That's what I said. I'm saying April. Can't ever deviate from the information that I get. And a lot of the times when I do my readings and I can see my sitter sitting there with resistance and not. And I've learned over the years to never deviate from the information that I get. It just sometimes the sitter just doesn't like hearing what I'm telling them. But at the end of the day, I work for spirit, and I'm the messenger, and it's and that's been a big lesson for me in itself to stand in my power and to honor spirit to pass these messages on to my sitters. But no, with you, I'm seeing April. Okay, who else have we got here? Jane, you're asking, will I currently, did I not do it? I did a reading for you. Did we not cover all that? Did we not cover that, darling? Can you let me know? Oh, hang on. I keep forgetting about Instagram. Sorry. Instagram people. Hello. I have to keep remembering to come over to Instagram. And let me just explain, because I know I've got a lot of new people on here this evening. I work through a software, and all these platforms that I stream to at once, so Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, will all come back to a central system. It just allows me to broadcast simultaneously. Instagram doesn't like to play, and I have to keep remembering to come to you guys to see if anybody's asking questions. So because I'm so switched in with spirit or connected in with spirit, and I get distracted and I keep forgetting to come over to Instagram. So that's why I keep asking if you do have Facebook, if you would consider going and joining me on the psychic pinup, or go through YouTube and watch me through there. It just means I can see you a lot easier on this software. And again, I am asking for direct questions this evening. If you're asking me, what do I see? Can I have a message? It's a general question, and I'm going to give you a general answer, or what spirit wants you to know, which I'm happy to do if you're happy to do that as well. But I know people always have their questions. And we will be drawing cards around about 8:45, so everybody can get, or most people's, whoever I can get through, can get guidance or messages through the cards for the next week. Okay. Do you know what, Angela Wolf? This is for Angela Wolf. Your personality, your energy is so beautiful and so soft and so understanding. And I want you to honor that, darling. Okay? Do not change. You haven't done anything. You can't please everybody, I'm hearing. And you need to stay true to you, because I feel like you have done a lot of work on you to get to where you are now. And sometimes things get thrown at you as a test from spirit to see if you've learnt. So I feel like possibly there's a couple of little challenges coming for you and little tests, and just honor that. Okay, but I want you to stay true to you, because your energy is absolutely beautiful. Okay, you've come so far. You're a beautiful mum. Okay, a beautiful, I'm going to say, daughter-in-law, because we have had conversations about this. Okay, so you honor you. Hello, Chanel. Hello, haven't seen you on for a while, darling. How are you? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Okay, so those who have just jumped on, I do ask if you can like and share the live feed, please. Please let me know that you have done that in the same comments where you asked your questions, because it's like literally it goes up the page like this, and I can't see everybody's comments. So if you put liked and shared, and then if you put a question further down, it doesn't marry up for me. So help a girl out, please. Just help a girl out. Are we now? Okay, you're welcome, Angela. So, Chanel, you've been studying and mummying. Got my diploma and ready to launch my business. Okay. You don't need a man, darling. You're too busy. You are so self-sufficient. And I'm finding this more and more now with a lot of my readings, and I'm now convinced, like when you are happy saying I'm happy being single, that's when that person will come in and challenge you and then go, hey, you'll be back here for more readings. So you don't need a man at the moment, darling. You are standing in your power. And I just got a big whiff of perfume at that time when I was reading your comment. And it's very expensive perfume. So I have to say, your uh, grandmother, again, life of the party. Did she wear an expensive perfume? Because it's a particular scent. It's none of this normal musks, this, that. I got the smell of a very expensive perfume right then. Okay. Where are we? Katrina, what's this? Do you see an initial in a new relationship for me? Okay, does the letter T make you asking for a letter, are you? Because I just saw a T. T. Don't know if that means anything for you, but I will always, what they give me, I will give you. Now, who else have we got here? YouTubers, I can see some of you jumping on here. Thank you for joining me. Now, YouTubers, you always get these really, really, really weird usernames. So I can't even pronounce half of them, and half of them have got all these numbers after them as well. So maybe if you can just pop your name in the comment section there to make it a little bit easier for me. Malcolm Brooksy. You know what? I know that you've been following me a bit too, darling. So thank you for that. My current employment, is the current employment the one for me to continue with? Also, currently house hunting. Oh, darling, there's so many people in your boat, in the same boat as you at the moment, and my heart does go out for you with this. And look, it's not just being a single dad. I think it's everybody in particular with the way the housing market is at the moment. It's just absolutely insane. And I do feel for you with that. Now, have you got a young boy? Because I keep seeing a young boy around you as well. And now I'm just going to try and tackle these quite quickly for you, just in a nutshell. So, current employment, the one for me to continue with, right? The thing is, I feel like we're coming full circle here somewhere. Now, where I'm sitting at this evening, I do feel like I've got a moving on here, and I feel like when they say one door closes, another one opens. Very cliche. I feel like I'm coming full circle, and there's a new cycle that's about to start for you. So I feel like I do have more employment or moving on with this. I do also feel like I need to highlight August around you, August slash early September, around a move as well. So if you are looking for a place, I'm going to say I feel like I need to highlight August, September for you. And you know what? There's plenty of people in the same boat as you, darling. So I mean, my heart does go out. You're not alone. You're not alone in this. Okay. Rebecca Dobie, I'm going to address this one, even though I'm not doing mediumship this evening. Huge amount of loss in the last few years. Are my loved ones sending me messages? They are always sending you messages, and this I'm addressing this because this is relevant to a lot of you watching this evening. Our loved ones are always with us. Without a doubt, they come to us in dreams, they come to us in thoughts, they come to us with signs and synchronicities. And when we talk about signs and synchronicities, it could be something as little as a song that comes on the radio that you haven't heard for a long time. It could be you following a car with a number plate with their name written on the back of it, or abbreviations, or initials on the back of a number plate as a way to trigger a memory of them. It could be a smell that you're smelling, like a perfume, as I was saying before, a perfume, or some sort of scent that you identify with them here. They are always with us. They never ever leave you, darling. Okay. I also know from experience, when we have passings that are quite recent as well, we're still grieving. We never get over the grief. There's no timeline, no time frame for grieving, but I'm going to say state of shock. Let's use the word shock. And so we tend to, from my opinion, my experience, we close ourselves off so we aren't seeing a lot of the cues and the messages that we are receiving here. Because I do have people saying, I'm not getting anything. I can't connect. And I'm like, you're just not open to be receiving them. Okay, but I can promise you, darling, they are always sending you messages. I'll put it to you, Rebecca, also to not even tonight when you go to bed and before getting to that meditative state, and just put it out there to them that I want to connect with you. I ask that you give me signs, or I ask that you give me synchronicities. Do not be afraid to ask for a specific sign for them to give you. Okay, so ask them. Now, I'm just going to use this generically. If you ask for a blue butterfly, very generic, that blue butterfly may come to you in the form of a physical blue butterfly. It may come to you in the form of a song, something mentioning of a butterfly in a song. It could be on a poster on a wall. It could pop up in your news feed in Facebook. Somebody could mention or talk about a blue butterfly. That's what I'm saying. These are all signs and synchronicities. So I'll leave that there with you. I hope that helps. Okay. Malcolm, you're welcome. So you do have a 10-year-old son. That's why I was just picking up the boy. The boy. Okay. Okay, so Fee, thank you for liking and sharing. You want to know if you're going to move away or if things are going to change for you. Let's have a look. Yeah, where I'm sitting at this evening, I feel like there is a move coming again. I feel like I need to, there's a chapter, okay, because you're saying things are going to change for you. I'm going to say there's a cycle coming to a close for you here, full circle, and there'll be a new cycle starting for you. Okay, they just said September. I have to highlight September for you. I'm going to say, yes, there is a move that's coming for you. Changes around about then for you, darling. So just go with the flow. And again, I'll say this for everybody on here this evening. A lot of the times we are trying to control everything and we cannot control. The only thing we can control is our reactions to what's going on with us and the situations that we're facing daily. Just take that in mind, because a lot of the times the universe is trying to put us on the path or change things for us, and we are so, the ego that we have as humans, we resist. We try to control and we can't. And that's when things seem to feel a little bit difficult. If you can just take this to heart and just to accept what's being thrown at you, and just trust in the universe, because the universe is trying to make things right for you. So I'll leave that there. I know that that's relevant to a lot of you who are watching here this evening. Who else have we got here? Yeah. Okay, Jules. How do I know you, Jules? Jules. Do you see my kids ever accepting my partner, and will they ever get on? Thank you. All right. Now, let me see what I've got here with that. Do you know what, Jules? They're so used to you. Am I correct that you like mum and dad here? Because I feel like you're a very independent, stand in your power person, and that's what they're used to. I'm also picking up a lot of confusion around them as well. Now, I feel like in their mind, they're a little bit worried of this person possibly being a little bit controlling, or trying to be a bit controlling. So you don't have to answer this, and I'll just put it out there in cryptic wise, because I feel like I need to talk about relationships in terms of possible history of control here, and they don't want to see that happen again. They just want somebody that's loving for their mother, and so kids are very perceptive as well. So I just feel like there needs to be not a sitting down, but a bit of reflection on your part here as well, because this has moved quite quickly, hasn't it? I just feel like I'm getting an element of not rush, but fast movement around this. So in terms of them accepting, I can't give you any of that information this evening. Spirit's not giving that to me. They're just painting the picture and showing me all these elements of why this is happening. Okay, so I hope that helps you. I'm just going to go to Instagram. Hi, Instagram people, pop on over to Facebook and join me on there. And guys, don't forget to like the actual page as well. I do put up a lot of content on my page, and including daily messages, which I know that people are really enjoying at the moment. A lot of people are really engaging in the daily messages, which I thank you, and I thank for the likes with that. But please don't forget to like the page itself, or follow the page. Hey. Good evening, Rick Emmett. Okay. Oh, guess what? We're at 8:45. Rick, you've timed that, haven't you? Because you know I'm going to pull cards at around about now. Malcolm, you like my daily messages. Thank you. If you don't know how I do this, I have so many decks of cards, even though I don't use cards to do readings, but I love collecting cards, and I literally get drawn to decks that I need to pull cards from for each day. And I shuffle the cards until a card flicks out, and then that's your message for the day from spirit or from the universe. Okay, so Jules, you're saying thanks so much. It did happen pretty quick at first, but it's now been over 2 years and no better. Kids are all older, but it's just so hard trying to get them to listen to me and my side of things. They're just worried, darling. This is the thing. They are worried. Okay, no hard quick fix, unfortunately. All right, so we've got everyone saying yay, yay, yay for the cards. The cards. All right. Shall we do the normal ones like we did last week? They seem to be the favourites. And every week I say, oh, I'm going to get some new ones. I've got about 30 decks down here. But the others seem to be received quite well. You're welcome, Jules. So we'll go, shall we go the blunt cards again? Blunt, fluffies and angels? Blunt, fluffies and angels. So, okay. Ooh, don't fall on me, people. All right. So we'll do the same thing again. Shall we do the angel cards as well? So I'll do the angels. So again, those who are new here, blunts are tarot. I fondly refer to the tarot card as the blunt cards. They're blunt, straight to the point. Those who do not want blunt cards, I call them the fluffy cards. Fluffy cards are oracle for me. And I will work with the modern oracle. No, not the modern oracle. It is the modern oracle again this evening. I promise you I'll have new cards next week. Trouble is the week goes so quick, and before I know I'm back here again. So we have tarot. I'm working with the Rider-Waite's again this evening, and I'm working with the modern oracle. They are the fluffies. And we are working with the angel answers this evening. So these are good for questions that you have in your mind. I will pull a card and that will be your answer. Hopefully that will correspond. Let me just get some message energy into these cards. So there's my blunts. I'll just get some energy into these oracles, into the fluffies. And we have the angels. So again, I don't scroll back. If you think I'm just going to keep going as people come into my news feed here. So Scott, you're the first cab off the rank here. You're asking for a blunt, please. So let's get one for you. Scotty, there we go. You have the Page of Pentacles this evening, my friend. Page of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles in tarot generally represent business, work, finances, education, and the page also represents messages coming in here. So possibly you toying around in your head, looking at a little bit of education coming around you. I don't feel like I've got a new job coming in. I feel like it's more geared towards further education that's coming around you, or a little bit of learning that you'll be looking into over the next week. Rick Emma is asking for a blunt, please. Lovely. So we'll give you a blunt. Is Athena on here too? All right. You got the Lovers card. You two are so joined at the hip. And the Lovers card, it's not, yes, it does represent love as well, but the Lovers card is a major arcana card, and it also represents choices. Yeah, I always say choices and partnerships. So you two, next week for you, very much joined at the hip, very much a unity that's going on here, probably to do with things that are coming up around you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Now, Jenny Louise is asking for an angel card, please. So, Jenny Louise, we've got here for you. Doesn't help you much, though, does it, love? It says it's up to you. So, whatever your question is, it is up to you to make that decision. So, I hope that helps you. Anita is asking for a blunt, please. So, let's get this for you. Anita, I got you the Six of Swords. The swords represents thoughts in tarot. Now, if you look at this picture here, okay, You can see that they're actually moving on here, and one side of that picture is rough water, the other side is smooth water. So whatever you're going through right now, Anita, you are moving into smoother waters here, and number 6 is also relevant for you around this as well. So I feel like there's a few changes coming around you in the next 6 weeks. Who else have we got here? Fiona Cations is asking for a blunt, please. Okay, darling. I've got for you a 5, the 5 of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles represents, again, finances, education, business, money. And number 5 for me is also, for me in tarot, fives, I see fives stir around changes, conflict. This card for me also represents uncertainty around you. So I'm going to say here a little bit of uncertainty around you at the moment into what direction you are going to. Rest assured that this won't last for much longer. They're showing me now, and as they say here, they're coming in from out from the cold into warmer, better things for you. So whatever you're going through at the moment, it's going to be getting better for you. Now, when I do a lot of these pulling of these cards, I try to do them all for you for the next week. Who else have we got here? So Symphony Rose is asking for a blunt. Notice how nobody goes to fluffies anymore. I love that. All right, Symphony. We have here the Knight of Swords. Again, swords represents thoughts. It's a very action card here. Knights are also doing cards. Doing. There's a lot of things going on around you at the moment, and things are going to start happening for you more at a very accelerated pace. I feel like I need to highlight work with you with this, or a career, and some decisions or choices here. I do feel like I do have some changes coming around you that will be quite quick. All good, though. All good. Now we have Shan is asking for an angel card here. So, Shan, for you, we have in the near future. So whatever your question is, I've got in the near future. Hope that helps you. Michelle Hill is asking for an angel card also, darling. So yours is you're ready. Whatever your question is, Spirit's telling me you are now ready for this. Hope that helps you. Who else have we got here? You're welcome, Symphony. So Jane's asking for a blunt as well. I feel like I need to get some more energy into these because I just literally cut a deck. So Jane, you have here, the Tower card. I hate this card. We always make a joke about tower moments. So just be careful what's going on around you at the moment, because Tower cards, it's a major arcana. Tower card also represents sudden changes around you, and also being mindful that, things can't happen too quickly on unstable ground, because things will come crashing down again. So if things are happening at an accelerated pace for you, that maybe consider slowing down. Make sure that those foundations are secure and stable before moving forward. So just be mindful of this. I feel like I've got some sudden changes coming around you. Now Galen is asking for an angel. Hang on. Let me go down here. Angel for you. She says okay, sorry, can't see my face. Success. So, Galen, success. Whatever your question is, it's pretty much a yes. If that's what it is, a yes or a no, it's success. Bree's asking for a blunt. Blunt. Okay, you have the 7, excuse me. 7 of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles, as I keep saying, it's funny how I keep drawing swords and pentacles, or a major arcana. Again, it's all about, business, finances, education, money. Now, this here, if you see the 7, and you see what he's done here, it's literally he's planted his seeds and he's waiting for the fruit to grow. So I call this my divine timing card. So whatever your question is or whatever you're going through at the moment, all in good time, darling. Just wait. It will happen. I feel like you've done all the work, and now it's just for you to sit back and wait for the flowers to grow or the fruit to grow, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps you. Oh, Tracy's asked for Angel, but thinks she'll change to Fluffy. We've got one Fluffy here tonight, so we'll draw a Fluffy for you. Okay. You, my darling, you have drawn new beginnings, fresh start, and pregnancy and birth. Now, I know you, Tracy. There is no pregnancy. There is no birth. So there's going to be some new beginnings around you. I feel like it is to do around a living situation here. I feel like it's also, I need to highlight a relationship with you as well. So I've got new beginnings around that for you. Who else have we got? Star T is asking for a Fluffy. So we've got the Fluffies coming out now. Now, you, darling, I've got anger, dismay, and upset. Okay, so few little issues around you at the moment, darling. Okay. Breathe. I'm hearing just breathe here. Breathe. It's not going to matter in a couple of weeks' time. Now, who else have I got here? Malcolm's asking for a blunt. Malcolm, you have the star, my darling. The star here. I love getting the star card. And again, if you want to look at stars, wish upon a star. If you want to call it a wish card, careful what you wish for, though. But I know that I just did a mini read for you earlier on in the evening. So this is just confirming that everything's looking on the up and up for you. Okay, so hang in there, darling. Now, Athena's asking for a blunt, please. Okay, Athena, let's go with you, darling. I get, again, can't make this up, hey? I just drew that again, the Six of Swords. So if you weren't listening earlier, swords are about thoughts, action, not actions, thoughts. Now, moving on from rocky waters into smoother sailing waters here, element of 6 is very important around you. So 6 weeks, I feel like there's things that are on the up and up, smoother sailing for you in about 6 weeks for you. Renee is asking for a blunt, please. So Renee, I've got here the strength card. It's a major arcana. It also represents Leo, the Leo season. Now, if you've got some issues going on around you, may require some inner strength for you in the next week. If not, if you're asking for the timing of something, I always say this is Leo season. So Leo season could be significant for you, which is mid-August through to mid-September. Now, who else have we got here? Sharon Bell is asked a blunt, please. So, darling, you have here for you. Oh my goodness, Sharon Bell, it's you. Sharon. The Ten of Swords. Something is coming to an end, my friend. And again, have I drawn any? I've not drawn any wands or cups this evening. That is bizarre. Swords. Again, thoughts. Something is coming to an end. Number 10 represents completion. Completion of a cycle here. If you look at this card, we've got all these knives in this person's back. Those knives are coming out, darling. See here, we've got the dark here, and we've got the dawn coming. I always say it's darker before the dawn. You find yourself in this situation at the moment, and the dawn is coming. So light is coming, light is being shed onto situations around you. So I hope that helps you. Jade is after a blunt. Okay, Jade. So we have here for you, darling, happy families. First cup of the evening. 10 of Cups. And again, 10 represents endings and completions. So I feel like something is coming full circle for you or is about to come full circle. We have here happy families. So next week's going to be a good week for you. I hope that helps you. Okay, Belinda is asking for a angel. And we have here for you, not the right time. Whatever your question is, they're saying it is not the right time for you. Who else have we got? You're welcome, Sharon. I hope you understand. I hope that means something for you. I just pull these cards very quickly. You're welcome, Jade. So Tam Jojo is after a blunt, please. And let me just get a bit more energy into these and just shuffle them up a bit. So Tam is, there we go. First wands of the evening. We have the Six of Wands. For me, I love this card. It's a victory card. It's like we've been through our battles and we're now riding victoriously. And Wands represents action. Wands is a doing card. And it's also a creative card as well. So if you've got any creative projects going on, that could mean something to you. But here, I just see you here writing pretty in the next week. So if people are getting on your nerves or whatever, understand that that's not going to last for much longer because it's a big fat victory here for you. So I'm going to leave that here, guys, because we've gone over time after 9 p.m. and I am tired. I'm hungry. I've not had any dinner yet. So I'm going to wrap that up this evening. As you know, I do come on here every Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. Sydney time, Melbourne time, Brisbane time, while we still don't have daylight savings. Perth people, I know I've got a couple of Perth people on here this evening. Thank you for joining me. I know that you guys are 2 hours behind. I do thank you because it's probably your dinner time. Now, as you know, I do come on here each and every week, and I will be back next week. It's my way of giving back. These live feeds are always free. I will never, ever ask for money. I will never, ever ask for donations unless I'm doing a fundraiser, which I'm very upfront about as to where the money is going to. Now, next week, not this weekend, next weekend, I will be in Tamworth. I am doing a show on the Friday, the 5th of July, with Linda Yusuf, and we'll be at the Tamworth RSL. It is being done through the Australian Spirit Beings. Sorry, Meg, if you're watching, I should write it down. I keep stuffing up. I'm sorry. Spiritual Beings, Australian Spiritual Beings. I'm going to have to put that up. That's on the Friday night. The Saturday, the 6th, Sunday, the 7th, I will be at the expo there doing private readings at the RSL Club. If you are in that area or if you are interested, I'm more than happy to do pre-bookings so that you aren't waiting around. And I think that's all I've got to tell you about that because I am taking a couple of weeks off. It's mid-year break for me and it's school holidays and I don't work during school holidays. I try to spend a bit of time with my daughter. And then I'll be back on board towards the end of July. Now, I do have other dates coming up, but that's months ahead. So thank you everybody for joining me this evening. I will see you all again next week, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, aka Sydney. Let's just go look up Sydney. I am available for private readings. So it's going across the bottom of the screen there, the psychic pinup .setmore.com. Just go there. You can see what my services are, what my availabilities are. I do phone readings. I do Zoom readings also if you can't get to me in person. But I'm always around. So thanks, guys. I'll see you all again next week. Thank you.